How much time is wasted every day waiting for computer plots that might not even be correct? Valuable minutes are wasted waiting for our high-speed servant, the computer, to plot its output in usable form. The Tektronix T4005 graphic display changes all that. Now you may preview your computer plots on a large 11-inch storage CRT in seconds. Lengthy graphic plots, which usually take many minutes to complete, are displayed for your examination with this new Tektronix product, the T4005 graphic display. More important than speed, the software-hardware combination of the T4005 enables the operator to make a detailed analysis of a large-scale plot by selecting portions which may be expanded in each linear dimension up to 32 times. These portions are selected with push-button ease and displayed in a fraction of a second. We can get a better idea of what the graphic display is all about by this simple analogy. For years, photographers have snapped pictures but had to wait patiently for the time-consuming darkroom processing to enjoy the picture. Today, pictures are available in a few seconds. The effect of a close-up, photographically, is produced by using lenses of different focal lengths. As a computer user, you often wish to pick out one section of a plot for detailed study, in effect taking a close-up of the area. This becomes a necessity if there is a programming error, or if the total display is too complex for easy analysis. Until now, extensive software and operator time were required to achieve this ambitious goal. The Tektronix T4005 puts this operation at your fingertips. It's as simple as pushing a button. Let's see how this is done. Up to 4 display devices may operate from one graphic display controller, including a TV scan converter. This permits the operator to select discrete displays for remote viewing and the best type of display for his specific application. We shall use the local display in the T4005. The initial setup of the graphic display is achieved by pressing one button. This selects a predetermined display scale, in this case, a square with 8,192 computer points on a side. It also sets the positional offset to 0 and clears any pending computer interrupts from the T4005. Usually, a computer calculates each point every time a plot is drawn. Since we plan to replot a given display many times, displaying different areas in a number of shapes and sizes, we designed a convenient way to circumvent this redundant procedure. The T4005 can establish 8 memory files on the computer's disk. During the original plot routine, computed graphic instructions can be stored on the disk for fast recall. We'll see in a moment how handy these 8 files can be. But for the moment, let's use file 1. Erase the screen and plot again. After the plot is completed, the file is finished and protected from accidental erasure. Should we try to insert new data into the file, in this case file 1, the C or replace software control light flashes to warn the operator that the file is in use. At this time, he may replace the current file or select another file number. This is the plot from a new program just completed by the operator. A quick view of the plot indicates a problem. He must identify the problem area in the plot, examine it in detail, and make the necessary program corrections. To do this, a non-stored frame is introduced and the scale factors are adjusted so that the frame is the correct size and aspect ratio. By manipulating the 4 offset push buttons, or electronic joystick, as we like to call it, the frame is positioned to the point of interest. Either a high speed or the normal rate may be used to move the frame. If this scale and offset is critical, as it is in locating a plot error, we press the retain button, and the frame size and its exact position is stored in the offset scale memory. This eliminates the need to reposition the frame in subsequent plots, saves time, and ensures repeatability. Let's redisplay the plot now using this new display scale and frame position. By using the computed graphic instructions stored earlier in file 1, the replot is almost instantaneous. You can also see that we have displayed only that portion framed in the original plot, and the error in the plot becomes more apparent. To take a closer look, A smaller scale factor and corrected frame position enables you to effectively zoom in on the error. The resolution of the storage cathode ray tube and the D to A converters limit our display to 1,024 addressable points in either the horizontal or vertical directions. With only 1,000 available display locations, plots whose scales exceed 1K must condense the extra points. If any of the condensed points are to be written, however, a single dot is always displayed. Plots far exceeding the resolution of the instrument are thus compressed and displayed, and no written information is lost. Our new scale will be 256 by 256 points. Displaying it, spaces appear in the plot. The gaps are caused by displaying dots at a lower density than the resolution capability of the T4005 graphic display. This is similar to the effect achieved by magnifying a newspaper photo to see the dots which produce the picture. Due to the low dot density, the display is no longer as bright as before. Using the augment feature of the T4005, the difficulty is overcome by augmenting or filling in the gap between any two contiguous written points. Adding dots, the augmented display achieves the same brightness as a 1K by 1K display. We have expanded an area of interest in the original plot. On some occasions, such as this one of the plot correction, it is important to quickly and accurately identify specific points. Introducing the L-shaped locate marker, the electronic joystick moves it to the exact position of our point of interest. In the software control area, button D is pressed, causing an interrupt. An XY position subprogram is initiated, and the computer responds with the ordinate and abscissa of the point to within a least significant bit. That is, one least significant bit out of the total of 8,192 on each axis. The operator can now correct his program and review it again. After making suitable corrections to the program, it is entered into the computer and a new plot is made. Another of the 8 save files may now be used. The operator saves the corrected program in file 2. He now displays the corrected plot from file number 2, and without erasing the screen, the incorrect plot saved earlier in file number 1 is displayed. We see that the error has been corrected. We have already seen some of the software control in action. Buttons E, F, and G enable the operator to pause, checking the state of his display files, then continue, or cancel a display as it is being plotted. Color-coded backlit status indicators update the operator with both computer and display activity. The operator can tell at a glance if the T4005 is receiving computer information, waiting to be recognized by the computer, or unable to initiate a computer interrupt. A fourth light shows us that the computer is running and not in a wait condition. This is important because the display screen may be inactive while the computer is processing the off-screen portion of the display. You have just seen some typical operations utilizing the software control of the Tektronix T4005. Though the panel is labeled with nomenclature appropriate for the Tektronix-supported graphics software package, notice that the software control buttons do not bear specific nomenclature. The flexibility of the T4005 leaves the functional characteristic of each button up to you. By adding to the basic software package, controls A through H may be used for many different tasks. Many different software character sets may be selected. APL, as well as standard characters in various matrix patterns, may be used. Normal or italicized characters may also be produced with appropriate software. The software control buttons may be used to enter graphic information into the computer, and automatic selection of plot size is also possible by the proper programming of the computer. As soon as the operator completes his work, hard copies of the plots may be made in a few seconds by the Tektronix 4601 hard copy unit. Full plots or expanded sections, in fact, anything displayed on the screen of the T4005 is reproduced on paper for permanent use. The T4005 makes selection and expansion of discrete sections of the plot as easy as pushing a button. By compressing and storing computed plot data, plot previews are displayed in seconds. Using the Tektronix 4601, hard copies are made seconds later. The Tektronix T4005 graphic display saves man and machine time. It enables software versatility limited only by the imagination of the programmer, and hardware excellence limited only by the state of the art.